What's up guys, and welcome back to a new video. As you may see, we have acquired two brand new vehicles. Our X7 right here, and our Mustang right here. So, let me do a little breakdown of why I haven't been posting in a long while, and, well, how we acquired these two new beauties. So with the X7, we had an X5, if you might remember it, and we crashed it. And pictures here. And how do you crash X5 with X-Drive, do you ask? Well, as you can tell in that video, there's snow. We were on our way to North Carolina for a ski resort back in January. We wanted to have some fun, some vacation, some time off. And we were running late, and we wanted to speed things up because we got stuck in traffic. And the X5 navigation system gave us that road that was all frozen, all iced up. We were on summer tires. Our front tires were some crappy accelerators, and well, whenever you add summer tires and bad weather to the mix, they don't mix. And well, that happened. With the Mustang, however, that is going to be my new car. Well, let me explain. I am selling my 46, and I have done way more work than I posted on YouTube. Every time I was working on my car, I never had time to post. It was either fast-paced because I had to fix it and then be somewhere, or help out my dad with his truck. And, well, with the subframe issue, it's not worth doing. I've already put $2,200 worth of parts in it. I bought it for $800, so almost double, or more than double, the price of the car I've put in parts already. And the Mustang, we got a good deal at the auction. So, let me tell you what I'm doing with it right now, and what today's video is going to be about. So with the Mustang, as you can see, I have taken out the discs, I have taken out the wheels, caliper, the pads, all that, because today we are installing hydro on it. This, because what I wanted to do with my car, basically, is I wanted to turn it into a drift/daily car. Well, you can't really drift a 25-year-old car and expect it to be reliable. That's what I thought. And, well, I was wrong. So, I'm not selling this beauty. It has a ton of maintenance to it. I've done all the gaskets, most of the coolant pipes. There are still a few that I have to do, but most of the coolant pipes. I have done the fuel filter, the list goes on. Anyways, today's video is not about this car, it's about this car right here. And as you can see, well, as I've already told you, we're installing hydro on it, because this is going to be the drift car and daily car. If you think about it, it's a manual, it's 6-speed manual, it's 2015, it has pretty good, decent reliability. Oh, that's also our Sprinter. More of the work/daily kind of van, gets the job done. And there, this Mustang is perfect for drifting and dailying it. So this is the perfect one-car solution. So the plan is for next video also. This video, we're installing hydro on it. This is going to go right here. Let me show you it right now. And in the next video that I will be posting on it, we will be installing BC coilovers. This is the beautiful M3 that we have here. This car we are not selling. This is going to be ours forever. And anyways, here is the hydro. We have the caliper, caliper adapter plates that go onto the car instead of the heat shield. It'll go on like that. It's machined perfectly, so there's no play once you put it on. Here they are, the bolts and everything. The braided brake lines that we will route underneath the center console and underneath the rear seat. We will be taking all of that out. The hydro plate, the actual handbrake that will be used for pulling. Nice piece of aluminum, nicely machined, and Wilwood calipers. Here they are. Nice Wilwood calipers. I believe these calipers are actually better than the stock calipers, so, that's kind of funny. But yeah, that is what we will be doing today. So, right now, currently, what I'm doing is in the Sprinter, I have the wheels from the Mustang because we already took it to a drift event to see how it does stock, and the brake discs. I wanted to change the tires today with new tires. Well, drift tires are kind of crappy tires, they're just cheap, so that's the only thing they got going for them. And this tire is kind of fine, but this tire is on wires. And there are the discs. Right now, I'm going to reservice the discs at O'Reilly's. I wanted to change the tires, but every tire shop is closed since it's Saturday today. So that's kind of annoying. But at least we'll resurface the discs so we can get on with the install. Because we kind of need new discs and we're going to get new pads. So, let's get there. And here we are in the Sprinter. Now, the next time I click, we will be at O'Reilly's. So let's go. And here we are. We are now at O'Reilly's. I'm now going to get our stuff that we need to resurface our rotors and some new brake pads. And here we are. We got our new pads. Brake Best Select Pro. I don't know what they're pro at. They're just pro. And yeah, look nice. Yeah, 4 of them. Good. All right, we got our hardware. We dropped off the rotors. They said they will be done later today. And yeah, now we will go home, install the adapter plates, disassemble the interior, and stuff like that. There's stuff to do. And like I said, I wanted to do these tires to change them today, but I guess we'll do it on Monday because everybody is closed, all the tire shops. But that's fine. We'll do it on Monday. So let's get home. And here we are, back at home. And now we can unload our brake pads. You know, you need such a big Sprinter to carry these, super heavy brake pads, obviously. But yeah, I'll probably get the tires changed somewhere on Monday, Tuesday, something like that. It'll probably stay on jack stands. So right now I'm going to install the adapter plates, install the as much stuff as I can. Once I do the adapter plates, I'm probably going to go into the interior after taking the rear seat out, taking the center console out, stuff like that. And yeah, let's get on to it. Alright, so the first step that we have to do is take off this heat shield right here so we can put this perfectly machined aluminum piece on. It's a little bracket that kind of, get it right, that goes on somehow like that, I guess. And I think he used the factory bolts or what. We will see. But yeah, so it goes on like that. And then this bracket thing attaches to it. I believe something probably like that. Something like that. And I do not know the rest. I generally don't know the rest. I'll have to look up the instructions. But yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, well, I run into my first problem because on the instructions it says to install this plate, right, blah blah blah. Remember how I was talking about how this is perfectly machined? It is perfectly machined, but look at this. Put it in here, right? So there, that's how it's supposed to be. Look at the bowl holes. Wow, perfectly machined. Wow, perfectly machined. Well, you can't really tell on camera, but it is off. Way off. That one's off too. It may look straight on camera, but they are ever so slightly to the left. And this one is to the right. As you can tell by the camera here, it shows pretty good. So yeah, that's what you get for spending $1,500 on a hydro kit, I guess. There's supposed to be a good one, but look at this amazing quality. Now, probably what I'm guessing I'll have to do is go over down to the basement and drill out these holes because, I don't know, there's nothing else I can do. Because all I have to do really because it doesn't really matter the bolt hole size, I think, as long as, because these bolts, they have like a little head to them. So as long as I clamp this actual bracket down, because it actually is a good machine fit, like on the actual, like on the back of it, to the actual, this piece here, it should, like, as long as it's clamped down, it's not going nowhere. So it should be good, but that's more time I have to spend. So yeah, pretty nice. Well, all right, so let me try to give you guys a breakdown of what's happening. This hole there, look at how far off it is there, and then look at how far off it is here, and look at how far off it is there. Well, you can't really tell that much on camera, but there, you can kind of see there. So now what I'll have to do is get a drill bit and drill out this side, drill out that side, and drill out that side to make it fit. That's a bit annoying, you know, considering we paid $1,500 for this. That sucks. It was supposed to be an easy bolt-on part, or a bolt-on install, but no. The passenger side fits great though, so yeah, that is annoying. And yes, no, I didn't switch up the sides. The 365 is for drivers, 366 is for passengers. So there's, and plus the passenger side won't go on here. This, you know, good, because the actual machining of it, like on the other side, is pretty darn good. Like there's no play whatsoever. But the bolt holes not lining up, that is not good. But yeah, that sucks. But I'm gonna go get the drill bits and drill it out, I guess. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, I got one bolt hole to line up, or one bolt to line up. I drilled it out a bit. So is that the correct bolt or not? Can't tell. Anyways, I drilled it out a bit. It's not the prettiest, but it works. And really, it doesn't matter if this hole is big, because it's not going to be primarily held on by these bolts. Because on the back, since it's machined, the actual back is machined good, so there's no problems with the back. Because actually, like, put it on there and get it to line up, like there's no play whatsoever. So that is good. And these bolts, they have a little cap on them. So whenever I screw them in, there's this piece is just going to get clamped down to the actual knuckle. And it shouldn't go anywhere, so yeah, that's good. So at least we won't have to worry about that, just as long as these holes line up for the actual caliper. And I've just received a phone call saying that the rotors are resurfaced, so let's go back to O'Reilly's, quickly pick them up, and then we will continue this when we get back. So let's go. And here we are back at O'Reilly's. We got our new resurfaced rotors, looking nice and shiny, just the way they're supposed to be. So now, let's head back home, put them on the car, drill out the remaining two holes, make them fit, put the adapter plate, put the next thing, that black plate that attaches to it, I don't remember what it's called. Then I believe we can put the rotor back on, and we will be done for one side. Then we gotta do the same thing for the other one. But yeah, let's get back home. And here we are, back at home. So let's take out the brake discs, put them over there, take each one to its corresponding side, and get back to drilling. And once we drill that side, I believe we can bolt it on, bolt the second black piece on, put the disc on, and put the calipers on, really. And then rinse and repeat on the other side. And then after that, what we have to do is take out the back seats, take out the center console, which shouldn't be too hard. Then we have to route the lines underneath the center console, underneath the carpet, underneath the back seat, and we have to drill a hole, or cut a hole into there's a little rubber grommet covering the fuel pump, and we have to do a little hole for the fuel line, or brake line, so we can route it through and attach it to the calipers. And we will hide the little reservoir with the brake fluid, I believe, and the center console, like the little armrest thing where it opens up, it'll be in there. We'll lose a little bit of space, but we'll have a hydro. So yeah, let's get to work. Alright, well, it may not be the prettiest thing in the world, but all the bolts now line up. There's one, there is two, and then there is three. So yeah, come on, get in there, get in there. There we go, and three. So now it all lines up after a little bit of modification. So if you're gonna buy this Synergy Hydro little adapter plate and the kit, just be aware there is gonna be some modifications you'll need to do. But yeah, it's not the prettiest, but I'm gonna go deburr these right now. Gonna go get a file probably, file off the edges, because that's what it says in the manual in there, to make sure it's all smooth so it torques up nice, so it stays there, doesn't move, no wiggle room. But yeah, after that we can bolt on this black bracket right here somehow, like this. I'm assuming, I have no idea what it's for. I'm guessing, at least I'm guessing, that the brake kind of lines up to it or something, like the little pins on there, those maybe. I don't know, we will see. But yeah, time to install them, or time to deburr it, and then we can install. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, well, we have the brake disc installed. We have the bracket installed. It is nice and hidden in the back here. So now all that's left is to reinstall the brake little, dang it, what's it called? I guess it's going to be the thing that holds the caliper. I'm having a brain fart right now. But, you get it. The thing that holds the caliper. I'm going to reinstall that. Then I can reinstall the new brake pads, the brake. I'll reinstall this one. And then I'm going to install the nice, shiny, well, nice and matte, I guess, Willwood caliper. At first, I was debating with my dad. I called him and I was like, is this the cylinder? Like, because, you know, there's no rubber boot or nothing. How it is on that one, as you can see. And I mean, it seems to be the caliper, I guess, or the piston. We'll see, I guess. I mean, for now, I'll install it like that, and we'll see if it works. But yeah, I'm gonna go and reinstall bracket. That's the word I was looking for, bracket, the caliper bracket. I'm gonna reinstall that right now, and yeah. All right, well, got the brakes installed, and while doing those stupid caliper, I was tightening it up with the Milwaukee, and then my finger got pinched, and then the Milwaukee, you know, jerked back and pinched my finger, and it hurts. But we got the calipers on, we got the Willwoods on, we got the factory ones on, and the Willwoods are honestly better than the factory ones, even though it's just gonna be hydro, but that's good. We got the pads on, you know, we got the pin bent right here. It's not gonna go nowhere. And yeah, man, I honestly love this style of caliper. We just pull the pin out, you just pop out these ones, put in new ones, and you're done. You don't even have to take the caliper off. I got the brakes resurfaced. looking nice. So all that's left is to do the other side, repeat everything that I did here, and we have to wire up these brakes. I gotta wire them up. Gonna have to route the wire on top of the fuel tank. We're gonna get it down somewhere here and wire it up to where is it? This hole right here. But yeah. Alright guys, sorry for dropping the camera a couple times. I was torquing the wheels down, or torquing the caliper down and the bracket, and knocked over the little stand. But there we are. I got the pads installed, pin bent, they ain't going nowhere. New pads on, gonna resurface disc on. Perfect. We are now done in the rear. Well, almost done. Done for now. Now, what we have to do is go inside the interior. And we have to rip out the rear seats, rip out the center console, and pretty much how this handbrake will be installed here is we're gonna have to cut a hole in this little center console here. They do provide a little bracket to cover it up to make it look nice, so it should look nice. So yeah, right now what we're gonna do is take out the rear seats, take out the center console. Shouldn't be too hard, I believe. What these pop out here, they're just on clips. Then there's 2 7mm here. Then on the other side, same thing, they're on clips. Pop that panel out. There's also some 7mm, and there's also some Allen key for the shift boot, shift knob. Then some bolts like underneath here, some stuff like that. Shouldn't be too hard, really. But yeah, I'm not actually sure if we have to take out the seats or not. I'm gonna look or double check that, but yeah, seems pretty straightforward. Hey guys, well, I think the Mustang now deserves a little Willwood sticker on the little quarter window there. Yeah, I think it deserves it. But all right, so next, I've already started a little bit. There's a plastic trim piece there. I already took it out right there. And then on the passenger side, I just scooched the seats back. And yeah, there's some 7mm bolts, and after that, I do not know. I'll have to watch a video or something. But yeah, let's remove the center console. After I remove the center console, I'll probably remove the rear seat. If it's a BMW, because in BMWs, all you got to do is just lift up, just pull on the back seat. It'll come out easy. There's just clips on the bottom, and that's it. So let's hope it'll be like that on the Mustang. But yeah, let's get on to it. Alright guys, so this is where we're at. I took out the center console. It is right over here. We're gonna have to cut a hole into it to accommodate for the handbrake. The hole is gonna be about right here, something like that. There's a template. I think it's somewhere here. Not sure, I probably took it into the car with me. But yeah, there's a template and you kind of cut around it, whatever. Let's see if I can find it in the car, hopefully. Because I took over the hydro little, I got it mounted up here. Well, loosely mounted up. It's not fully bolted in. There's like some clearancing I have to do to this stud right here on this side. Yeah, some small stuff like that. But let's see. There it is. There, this, I guess. This is the template, probably. No idea. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Also, I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with this, because there's 2 holes here, right? You know, you'd think there's gonna be like studs coming out, but there are no studs. So that's kind of annoying. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to drill through it, tap it, or something, or what am I supposed to do? Because the instructions, I found some paper instructions online, but because it didn't come with any in the kit. I mean, I'm following the instructions online so far. So far, it's going kind of smooth. But yeah, I don't really know what to do next. Like how to wire up all these hoses, where they go, what I do with them, where to mount them, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Got all these little plastic trim pieces here. Got all this. Yeah, that's where we're at. So, I mean, because I can see there's two nuts here, but there was one YouTube video I found, and the dude said that the nuts are like the wrong size or something. Let's hope these aren't, because I don't really want to go picking out nut sizes and crap. But yeah, there are two bolts here, so I guess I have to drill through underneath. I'll have to be careful to not hit any lines or whatever, but yeah, I guess I'm supposed to tap them or something. No idea. First time doing this, first time working on the Mustang, but yeah. So far, it's not too bad. So far, it's not too confusing, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright guys, it is now Monday, and I last worked on the Mustang on Saturday, and on Sunday it was Easter, so I couldn't really work on then. Monday I had to do some stuff around the house, but now I can finally work on the Mustang, and it started raining outside, so I moved the Mustang inside, took the M3 outside, and here it is. I'm now gonna jack it up, put on jack stands everywhere like it was outside, and then we can continue working on it. So yeah, let's go ahead, put it on jack stands, and continue working on it. All right, now I got the car on jack stands. It's level, so now I can finish working on the interior. I have to, really, what I could do first actually, is I have to cut a hole in the center console anyways. So I'm probably gonna cut out the hole first, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's see, there's a template here. There it is. So let me show you guys how it's gonna look like. So this is like the template, this piece where you kind of trace everything out, and then this piece with the actual walls is the piece that'll like pop in, and I believe it'll go something along the lines of something like, I don't know, like that probably. Don't know, something like this. It's a handbrake is gonna go here, but yeah, I'm gonna measure it first, and then I'm gonna outline everything, trace everything out, and then I'll cut the hole. I got my little trusty Dremel over here. There we go, with a little cutting wheel on it. And yeah, that is the plan for right now. So right now I'm gonna cut the hole out. And after I cut the hole, I am going to remove the rear seats, because I'm gonna have to route the lines underneath the seat. And yeah, terrible lighting here, but I'm gonna have to route the lines underneath the seat and I'm gonna have to cut like into the little fuel pump grommets or whatever, like the rubber pieces covering it. And yeah, that is the plan for right now. Man, solid steering. But yeah, let's get on to it. All right, well, after taking small cuts at a time, I managed to get this. Fitment isn't perfect, but I mean, it should work. It should be just enough for the handbrake to clear. And yeah, it's looking pretty decent. I did cut a bit over here, but it'll be covered up by the shifter bezel anyways, so shouldn't be much of a problem. But yeah, that is what we're left with. And I think now we can get inside, start drilling the holes for the lines, and routing the lines and all that crap. And yeah, and that's gonna be the most interesting part, because I haven't really found a like how the lines are supposed to be routed, like which line goes where, which fitting goes where. So yeah, that'll be quite interesting. And I've got about like 2 hours and 30 minutes, something like that, to get this done before I have to head in for today. And I would really like to get it done today, so tomorrow I could start on the coilovers. But yeah, we'll see how things go. So yeah, now it's time to go inside the car. All right, so here we are inside of the car, and so I've already taken out the rear seat. It's over there. Let's see if I can show you guys. Yeah, it's pretty dark in here. I'll probably try to get some lamp or something in here.
once I'm gonna start routing in the back. But for now, in the front, I have to drill some holes to accommodate for the little reservoir, which is right here. Here we are. And I'm not sure where the reservoir connects. Is it here or here? I'm guessing here because this is probably where all the force or whatever is gonna be. But yeah, I'm no expert. We'll see. But yeah, so let's get to wiring it and yeah, see how things go. All right, guys. Well, this is what I got done so far. So I mounted the little reservoir right here, bent the bracket a little bit, and so now what I have to do is I have to route this hose to this fitting right here, and it's gonna use a little this type of adapter with the banjo bolt on it. Don't really know how to properly call that, but yeah. So right now I'm gonna drill a hole right about somewhere here. I'm thinking I'm gonna go from here because I can't really fit the drill in here. And after I drill the hole here, I can route the line kind of, through here, kind of hide it a little bit. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice some space here, but hey, hydro. And yeah, and I'm going to install the fitting here, all the fittings and all that crap. Then after I get this installed, drilled and installed, I can install the fitting here. Route this hose underneath the carpet and underneath the this little center console. It's already loose. Did those two bolts, a couple bolts here. Yeah, Ford really loves their 7 mils, but I'm not gonna complain about that. Man, one thing I gotta say in the Mustang, the shifter feel is amazing, like really good. I mean, if it was a 2015 BMW, it'd be even better. But yeah, very good shifter feel. But yeah, I'm not used to having such a good shifter because on my 25-year-old BMW, obviously since it's old, bushings wear out. I already replaced the bushings, but I guess it's the guide pins and the transmission. They're just, I don't know, old. And yeah, just not the feel that it was from 25 years ago. But here, feels solid. I can't wait till Saturday for this thing. But yeah, that is what I'm gonna do right now. Really, to be quite honest with you, I don't have that much left because I've now looked. I found a YouTube video and I found how these lines route. So now I'm good with the routing and everything. But yeah, after I route this line, I think I'll install the hydro, like the actual handbrake. See how it looks, feels, whatever. And yeah, and soon we'll be putting all this back together. But yeah. Alright, so this is where we're at. We got the handbrake installed. It goes all the way down right now because it's not bled. Actually, I'm not even sure how I'm gonna bleed it since I'm kind of by myself here. I don't really think my mom or my aunt will want to bleed the handbrake with me. But yeah, I got this buttoned up. Now I'm pretty sure this is the one that's like the actual main line. It'll run somehow underneath the carpet. I don't know, underneath the carpet. And yeah, lead out to somewhere. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, here it is. That's how it's sitting right now. And yeah, pretty good. But yeah, so now I guess what I will do, because I've got this fitting tightened up, I'm now going to switch over to the main hoses because I've got everything else done. Everything else is nice and tight. There's a little bit of play, but nothing terrible. It's already tightened up all the way, but yeah, not bad. And yeah, I'll switch over to the main hoses. Start riding those behind the back seats, underneath, or on top of the fuel tank, all that. And yeah. All right, guys. Well, what I did is I routed the lines. There, I got that one going to this side, that one going to that side. There, and they're all in the middle right now. I got the T-fitting on there right there, and I routed it from here, underneath the carpet, through the center console to here, and it's gonna all connect to that T-fitting. And once I connected there, then I can connect to the actual calipers, and then I guess we could put everything back up, bleed the handbrake, and yeah, that will be job done. But today I ran out of time. It's already it's already 9, so yeah, I'm gonna have to finish up tomorrow. But I got a good chunk of progress done today. I got the actual handbrake installed, got the lines routed, got almost everything connected. I just have to connect that T-fitting, and then I'll be done. Well, and the calipers, but yeah, pretty easy. And I'll probably bleed the handbrake without putting the center console in just yet, because I want to see, I want to fully bleed it, and then see if I have to adjust the handbrake anyway, because the cutout might be too small or something, and I could just adjust the handbrake. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And yeah, good chunk of progress today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Alright guys, welcome back. It is the next day, and so let's continue wiring up the calipers. I believe I'll probably have to take them off to wire them, because there's I still haven't put the fitting on the back. Probably should have done that before I put the caliper on, but I forgot about it. But yeah, pretty sure yesterday I got most of it wired up here. Let's see if that will help. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit more. Some light. And yeah, all that's left is to connect up those lines, and connect up the lines to the caliper, and I can start bleeding it. I'll probably call over my mom to help me out with the bleeding process, because I can't really do it by myself. But yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, so this is what I got done. I connected the fitting, there it is, and I didn't even have to take the caliper off, which was pretty nice. And so there we go, I got to tighten it up. I got it angled kind of like this, so if this does move in any way, I guess it doesn't really hit it. And yeah, I mean, I can see what people were saying, that it's better to have a T-fitting, because, I have a safer peace of mind, knowing that nothing will, absolutely nothing will happen to it. But this isn't bad either. There's some clearance here, so I don't really think anything will happen to it. But yeah, there it is, nice and secure. Got a zip tie here, and zip tied to this little chassis brace, I guess, or whatever to call it. And I got it going through here, up through the fuel tank, on top of it, and through the inside. And here we go. I got a long zip tie here. Got it nice and secure, so it doesn't move anywhere. And yeah, that is this side done. And I'm gonna go do the other side now. Won't bore you guys with the process, because you've already seen how it is. And we'll just skip right ahead to me wiring up that T, and I guess bleeding it. So yeah, let's get to it. And here we are, guys. We are now done with in the back here with the brakes. I can't put the wheel on just yet, because I still have to bleed the system. I'm now gonna go connect that T-fitting in the interior, and call up my mom, and she's gonna be pulling the handbrake. I'm gonna be bleeding it, and yeah, that is what I got so far. Man, this car is coming along. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Willwood. Oh yeah. Man, this thing is nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and connect up these lines, and we can start bleeding the system.
Alright, well, here we are. We got the T connected. I had to move it over to this side because this line went a bit in, and because I tightened it up and everything. But yeah, it's pretty good. It'll be over here. There's also not going to be a lot of pressure here. It's just a bench, so yeah, it's fine if it's like that. But yeah, this is how I got the T fitted. And for those watching who want to install the handbrake for themselves, so there are going to be 3 lines in the kit. There's going to be 2 of the same size and 1 longer one. The longer line I first thought was supposed to go here because it was long or something, but that's wrong. The 2 same size lines, one line goes here and the other goes here, and the longer line goes into this side because I don't know why, but like somehow it takes longer for the line to reach down to the caliper. So the longer line goes here and connects up to the T here. This one goes from the actual reservoir itself, or from the hydro from here. It goes underneath the center console, underneath the carpet, comes out through here, there as you can see. So it'll be nice and hidden, and connects up to the T-fitting to these 2. And that's pretty much about it. And for the reservoir itself, let me show you. Here it is. This is how I have it mounted and how it was in the instructions. Said that it's better to mount it. You have to drill a hole right here. I just took a drilled it from underneath here, and I drilled a hole in this little piece. It's on clip, so it just pulls out. And I just drilled a hole in the middle, put a little this clamp, I guess, on here, and just bent it, and there. Now it's easy accessible little reservoir, and yeah, connected the line from the bottom, and everything seems to be good. So yeah, now I'm ready to start pouring in fluid, start bleeding the system. For now, I'm gonna bleed it by myself for a little bit. I'm gonna open up both calipers and just keep on pumping the handbrake until fluid comes out, and just topping it off here. And once the fluid starts coming out, then I'm gonna close one of them, call over my mom. She's gonna be pumping the handbrake. I'm gonna be over there opening up the calipers, and she's gonna be holding them. I'm gonna be opening them. You know the drill. But yeah, now we can get to bleeding them, and yeah, pretty clean. All right, guys. Well, that is I had to do some more clearancing on this center console here, so you can see a bit more. The insert doesn't really fit in there, and I still have to do some clearancing because as you can see in here, it contacts right here, so I'll have to cut a little bit off. But I'm pretty much done. Yeah, shifter nice, everything's nice. Mounted everything. It's a bit leaky because we overfilled it a little bit, but we'll get that sorted. I just don't really have much time today because again, I ran out of time. I'll finish up tomorrow, but yeah, that's how it's looking right now. This area is pretty much almost complete. I just have to take out some fluid from here because it's a bit overfilled, and tomorrow we will install the rear seat, and we are done, guys. And that is one successful install. We'll probably have to bleed it a bit more because it's a bit loose, a bit, soggy or whatever, limp. But yeah, that's that. See you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Well, this is the finished product. Cleaned up the Mustang a bit, wiped off all the dust from the auction, cleaned it, vacuumed it, and here we are. Handbrake is installed. Still have to bleed it some more, but it's overall pretty good. And yeah, car is almost ready. Now we're gonna be installing the coilovers, and yeah, not sure if I will make a video on that or not because we're kind of on a time budget here, or on a limited amount of time we have. We have to quickly install the coilovers, and the angle kit came, and my dad is saying we have to quickly install them. Don't know. But yeah, don't know if we'll have time to film. If we do, I'll make another video. But if not, the next video you'll see is I was drifting this thing. But yeah, that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit that like and subscribe. It'll help a lot. And yeah, goodbye.